Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition, and ahead of us we have the Synedrion mission. Is going to give us some more rep with them, allow us to go over 25. Hopefully, even though we took a hit by making a wrong choice last episode, but we're going to get in here and do it right away. And as a refresher, the mist repeller technology could change the course of the war against the Pandora virus. It could even make a kind of peace possible. But testing the tech is dangerous, and the labs frequently come under attack. We must ensure the test can be successfully completed by eliminating any potential hostiles. So we'll get in here and get this going. See if we can't help Synedrion out and make them a little friendlier towards us. We shouldn't have to do much adjusting because we just had these guys out. In fact, if I do a quick brush through, there's probably only one thing I might look at. I may just, you haven't been getting hit too much. Now's probably the time you will be. I'm thinking, Robbie, just to give you some other options in your shot. We're going to load you up with the new Jericho sniper rifle also, and yes, you can barely carry it, so we're in good shape there. And the only other thing I noticed is with you, it's not much of an upgrade, but hey, we'll take any upgrade we can get you, right? We're going to take off your body armor, give you the actual Phoenix body armor, and when you look at them, there's only really one minor difference, and that is the Odin body armor has 0% stealth, whereas the independent one you were using was kind of clanky, rusty, squeaky, whatever you want to call it, so your stealth took a hit there. And that's all we're going to do. We're going to get down in the mission now, make it happen. All items on the battlefield will be automatically recovered after mission success. Alrighty now, typical Synedrion here. We just have to secure the area, so it's pretty much just running around and finding out what we're up against, which I assume is Pandorans attacking the base, but I guess we'll find out. It would seem to make sense to maybe get our snipers, since there's no activity early on, to get our snipers high, but before we make that call, we're going to take, let's see, Sade, we're going to start swinging you out to the side and taking a peek from here. And so far we have found nothing. I'm almost thinking let's just get you that little bit out so we got good view of the open pavilion area here, and give us some eyes over here so we know what we got to move towards. And we just don't have any eyes right now, so there's no knowing exactly where we need to move. Maybe what we can do, let's try a little jet jump. We got a pair of jet jumpers here. Nikolai, you're the first one I clicked on. You're the first one that's going to take the jump to see if we can't gain some vision up here. Gives you a tiny bit of cover from here. Let's try it. And we still, the mysteriously quiet, the mysteriously empty map. With that in mind, though, I'm more inclined to run someone up here, like perhaps you, Joe. I guess the inside doesn't give us cover. It's kind of an open railing, at least in this spot. So, Joe, we're just going to run you up high, just so you are up high. We'll probably have Robbie join you, so we can rain sniper fire from above.
We've got incoming.
Aha, we've seen someone now. Superior perception on your part has picked up an Arthron off in the distance. Let's go see. The only thing I'm worried about is this one of the grenade launcher variety. No, this is your garden variety. Spitterhead has to get up close kind of Arthron, and none too terrible. So this is pretty much low level Arthron brute. So with that in mind, I think it's still safe to continue with this plan. And Robbie, how high up can we get you? We can get you right up there.
Moving in.
So our snipers will be in great position to rain fire from above. Our heavies are going to be in great position once I join Sigourney Weaver up there with you to jet jump and be the bash team up here. I think we'll just probably kind of keep you guys. I guess we can move you just a little farther forward, but there's no real cover there, so I guess there's no real reason to do it.
On my way.
Just in case some unknown with a weapon that can shoot at us, we'll give ourselves at least a tiny bit of cover up here. And you, I guess, with this in mind, that things are not too close, we'll get you up here. That'll give you flexibility to move back through this door if things start appearing or coming through into this science lab type area over here. That'll give you some flexibility, I'm thinking. And I think we'll just keep you there too. No Overwatch available, but I'd rather keep you in cover. Oh, there we go. There's some leaping abilities if I ever saw them. Nice return fire from a sniper. I love that perk on you, Joe. I think he probably, it said 0 damage, so he must have hit you with that pistol. It did not penetrate your armor, do any damage. We had nothing to worry about. So, Joe, you did some damage on this guy. Should we have you do the honors to finish him off? Yeah, you took out his torso, so he probably, even if he had the ability to disappear, he couldn't. Let's finish him off.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy. When it all works, it's always easy peasy. Robbie, I think what we're going to do... Well, he doesn't even see us, so he didn't even move. I don't think we're in jet jump range.
I was born ready.
To team up as the Bash team over here, so maybe what we'll do, rather than use the will, although you got plenty of it, Nikolai. Let's not use the will. In fact, this still gives you cover. He can't shoot at you, although someone else we find may. Let's just get you up here so we can have some options on this guy next turn. He's probably going to see us once we move up.
Catch me if you can. Reporting enemy contact.
And we've seen someone else now too, and it looks like the kind that has to be up close again also. Yeah, so we're getting these. This one has quite a few, double the hit points or more. But it still is not a problem. So we're just going to run up here to allow us mobility, flexibility next turn.
Enemy contact.
And we found, now this is more of a concern over here, the Triton Thug. This Triton Thug, although it's only a shotgun, so it still has got to get up close. If it stays at that long range, I'm not feeling too threatened. What that means is we have time to start moving over our snipers. In fact, you have a shot right through there potentially. So why don't we move Robbie over there and see what kind of a shot you have available?
Lining up a shot.
Well, I guess these shots, there's visible enemies down there, but not really hittable parts of bodies that I'm interested in. So we will not take that shot. In fact, we'll bring you over here. That should allow us a shot in the future is what it's telling us, depending on how they move. So maybe we just do a little... Well, let's just see how bad the pistol shot is. It's... Look at that. Look at that range. Long range pistol. And look at... It's way better than it has any right to be. Although his legs are spread far apart. Obviously, we're probably going to miss. But let's go ahead and say hello to this guy. 0 damage. Oh well, it was just a pistol after all. And Joe, we're going to keep you running over here just to get you that little bit closer. Now, so you, it looks like we can probably start working on getting you closer with the magic shotgun. Maybe here is pretty safe, I'm figuring.
Going in.
Let's get ourselves set up for some big time action next time. Yeah, you're not going to have the ability to take a shot. I'm wondering if maybe we should step you back just so we don't have to worry about a shot.
There.
Oh, and we see someone else. Oh, very close. Now, let's see. This guy is much more of a threat with as close as he is. Although he's got to get close to be able to do anything to us. So I think we're going to keep ourselves right here. What I may do, though, just in case this guy, is he really going to be close enough? I guess there's a chance. So let's have Sade back you up a little bit. We're going to have her dash over here. Just in case, we'll do another dash. Should we get her inside? Is there any cover inside? Not really. Not that this guy... We don't have to worry about cover from this guy. So actually, it's okay to dash her right here. And we'll use the Phoenix Bulldog and just set some Overwatch in case he decides to move against you.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, they know where we are now. But we have lots of options against them. I do believe. Oh, he did come in the door, just not the way I expected. So there you go. We had the Overwatch in the wrong spot, but we are loaded with options. Now this guy has low hit points. This is one where I think we can just say, Sade, take care of it for us, could ya? In fact, we'll just get her up really, really close. Make it a no-brainer. We probably don't even need the new Jericho weapon. We can use the ammo-less weapon and see about this shot.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, the ever-favorite shoot him in the legs spot on these Arthrons. There's one down. Now our snipers, unfortunately, at the moment, based on how these guys moved, are probably going to... well, let's put it this way. They moved in close, so we can't aim down very far. Now we got to figure out how to take out, because we got 3 enemies that we're aware of right here. Obviously, you're going to be able to take care of the guy really close, but we want to have options on these other guys. Otherwise, you're going to take some damage. And, you know, we're trying to cut down on the damage that you're taking. Don't you think we should be working on that? I think what we'll do is we'll come down here with you. We can jump you down over the side, still be able to quick aim and take a shot with you, Robbie. And I'm most worried, to be quite honest, and that should be enough distance, do you think? Can this guy get over here that far? What's his movement like? Let's get a sense. Do we have a sense of movement? Nah, I can't remember without going back and looking. I'm thinking hopefully with his heavier build, maybe he doesn't have the speed, or does that heavier build come with extra speed too? If I think about it too long, I'm going to confuse myself. So Robbie, let's get you down. Actually, I'm planning on having you take out the Triton one way or another. We're going to damage him enough so the heavies can come down and finish the jobs. Yeah, so I'm feeling like we'll be able to take care of this. So I don't mind standing you in the open. Let's come down here, Robbie. I say that on this episode where I took away your med kit. Let's just see what this shot looks like. We'll decide if we want a quick aim. Well, we can take out his torso and regeneration. In fact, we have a pretty good chance to take out his head. My vote is to go and just come ahead here
Yeah.
And we disabled his torso in one shot. He is bleeding. That seems to get him in a range of a good old-fashioned bash right now. Is what it would appear to do.
Receiving.
Who do we want to do the armor? The other option is just shoot from above with a grenade. Try and finish him that way. Let's just see if we can do the old drop down. Let's kind of look at a little vision. If we were to drop down, oh, we can still get a nice close range shot doing that. You can take care of this guy is what I'm counting on. That means you all can come down this way. So let's do that with you, Nikolai. Up close with your nasty weapon. And let's see how Sigourney can position herself, jumping off over the top. That also looks pretty good. We're more head-on with that shot here, so we may not take that one because of his shield. Let's see. Now, Nikolai, you should have a good shot to bypass that shield, I'm thinking.
Ready to rock.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty dang good shot to bypass a shield, if you ask me. So let's take it. Oh, and that guy's going, but I had a shield. And then we got Sigourney. So hopefully he can take off the Triton right in front of us.
Ready to fire.
And I'm thinking the odds are good. Oh, yeah. I can't even think of the saying. We're just picking them off so easy. You should be able to one-shot this guy. He's only got 120 hit points. So that's a one-shot shotgun if I ever saw it.
I'm repositioning.
And we know where their weak spot is, right? There it is, that big fat flank right there. Boom.
Hostile eliminated permanently.
Okay, I would think we have more out there. We just haven't discovered them yet. So we're going to have to continue keeping our snipers mobile. So Joe, we're going to keep you there for the moment.
Advancing.
You can do a little pistol overwatch for us from there. Just in case something decides to mosey on through the center court here. Let's see what we still got to deal with. Ah, there's one. Oh, and it's a hitman, and he's got mist. And is he going to shoot from the mist, or did he just see us too late? Triton Alpha. So none of them were able to get off shots. So that's the good news. Thank goodness for some good news. Now what we may have to do on this guy is just jet jump on in there. Problem is, if we don't get close enough right away, all we're going to have available to us... That's some tough calls. What kind of weapon do you have over here? Looking at a virus rifle. I'm not interested in dealing with much of a virus. We have some things. You're going to be out of range. We'd really have to dash to get you close enough over here, you. Does he disappear? That's one thing I forgot to look at. So he's just pure regeneration over here. If we run you over here to get you close. And I'm thinking we at least over on this side, and if we dash you enough, it kind of gets you potentially out of line of sight from this guy in the mist. So maybe you won't take a shot from this guy in the mist. Let's see what you got. 11 will points for dash. We're gonna take advantage of that.
Crunch time.
I think next time we have a chance, we're gonna up your speed a little bit too. Yeah, I can't quite get you kind of the cover I might prefer. Kind of leaves me needing. In fact, let's kind of see what that line would look like over here. He's kind of in here and coming over here. Yeah, he'd be able to line up a shot without too much trouble. And I could keep you in cover, which doesn't necessarily help you hit that guy any better. Or, yeah, and I don't have anybody close enough for any of their perks to give you extra. What is Sade's perks? I can't remember.
Can't wait.
Yeah, she doesn't have the perks I was thinking of. Oh, Onslaught. She does have Onslaught, though. And what is her will points? 10. So if we use that up and if we dashed her to get close enough to be able to give you the Onslaught, do you think that might work? Could we get her close enough? Let's find out.
Pushing on.
Because right now, her ring would go right there. So we'd have to stay within the ring, like get you over here on a dash to be able to give you some extra movement to get into cover. So let's approach it that way. And let me just refresh my memory. I think this is the row, so I can go like 2 spaces away from that wall. Let me double check now. I don't want to be a step out of place here. Yeah, so we're looking 2 places. Yeah, so that's
Ready
looking
for
good.
action.
Last thing I want to do is move you and then not be able to move you out of range of that sniper in the mist. Now we're going to have to determine, is the shotgun good enough, or do we want the improved aim of this little weapon? And I'm thinking this little weapon might be how we want to do it. We could take out the head. We could focus on an arm to do the maximum damage, and I'm kind of thinking if we focus here, that gives us a great chance to hit. So we're going to do this as our shot. Yeah, it's just regeneration. It's not making him disappear. So let's do this. We disable an arm. It's probably not the arm that helps him shoot a weapon. Nah, of course not. Maybe it's one of his blood-sucking arms, but no, he's got 2 of those as far as I know. So we still need an answer over here on that guy. And what we may have to do is bring you up here, Robbie, into cover. We can do quick aim and still then overwatch with we still have pistol overwatch even without quick aim. Your will points are still amazing. Let's bring you over here, Robbie, see what that shot looks like on this guy. Is it good enough?
Lining up a shot.
Yeah, it's pretty dang good. There is some chances to miss, but dang, that's a pretty dang good shot. So we're going to try to do some extra damage over here. And we will do the quick aim just in case maybe we have a chance to utilize that pistol. Besides, you have the will. Where there's the will, there's a way. Isn't that what we say? And there, let's center you in right about there. And we disabled the head this time, so he can't be feeling good. His will points are still hefty at 17, even with a damaged head. He's bleeding out 20, so he's still going to be able to do something. He will not die. So maybe that onslaught instead gets used, but then yeah, that makes you get shot. You would be prime #1 target for this guy, unless we could send our heavies over here as distraction. But if I get you over to cover, you can still take damage from this guy. So maybe we do onslaught to try and get you an extra shot and see if that extra shot will be enough for us. So we now that he's softened up, should we see should a shotgun blast at that range help us? No, we're gonna stick with what we used last time. Yeah, and that should take care of this guy for us. There we go. He flails as he falls. Now we do have the ability, if we could get eyes on this guy, I can probably get Robbie moving up, even if we got to dash him. He's got the will points to dash and quick aim. So it's time to bring the heavies. You're heavies for a reason. You can take a hit if we misjudge a little bit. I'm thinking Sigourney, we're going to have you do the jump, I think, to see if we can't locate this guy. Let's see how far your jet jump takes us. It takes us pretty dang close, and let's see if that's close enough to give us sight on the guy in there. And it does. We can see the guy. We know right where he is. And all you're going to be able to do at the moment is War Cry to limit his ability. But we know a little bit of what we're dealing with now. In fact, we have sight, and let's just see what that sight tells us.
Let's blast them.
And see, we can see our soldier. We can only really, from this point, because of that railing we're shooting over, see the guy's arm. So what we got to do is probably look at dashing you forward to get a better angle and see if that helps us. And it does not, because now we have absolutely no sight whatsoever, unless the dash gets another dash gets us far enough. But then we won't have enough will points, will we? Well, we may have enough will points for a quick aim. Let's find out. And what do you know? And since we're at closer range, I'm almost feeling like we might be. Let's try the aim and see what it looks like with the heavy gun. Yeah, we can center him in there pretty well with this thing and do some massive damage. Oh, looked like it might have been a miss. Hard to tell in the miss. Nah, we destroyed his weapon. Way to go. I don't think, Nikolai, you may be able to jet jump in there and do some bashing, maybe dazing now. Without a weapon, I'm not afraid to get ourselves up in there close. Nasty hill to our will being in the mist, but hey. Oh, and he is dazed and confused. So I'm fine just advancing everybody up so we have maximum usage. And we'll just kind of cover where he may try running away in his dazed state and see if we can't pick him up with a pistol shot. All right, we got it going. Let's see what we want to do. How do we want to finish this off? We're going to move up close just so we can see him clearly again.
Moving to coordinates.
And we're just going to have you finish him, Nikolai. What the heck? I'd like to just blast him away because that's more fun, but we're going to save the ammo, save the cost. And this may be it. Alright, it seems like we had this one under control from the start once we've located them. They didn't come at us all at once. That was the saving grace. Their two most difficult Tritons kind of held off to the end. If they had joined everybody else at the same time, it would have made it a little bit more challenging. So we got a little lucky, I think, on that one, how everybody appeared. And there we go, back to the geoscape.
I'm glad you decided to help us. But I hope both the Phoenix Project and the Polyphonic Tendency can at least recognize that these attacks on the mist repellers aren't a coincidence. Somehow, the Pandora virus is defending its strategic interests. Tell me, do you think we can really coexist with something like that?
Well, we'll go with, since we've taken the missed point of view, I think we're going to go ahead and proceed with it even more. That's our choice we made, and we're sticking to it. So even if it's challenging, this approach is worth pursuing further.
That's what Zara said too. Very well. I hope I'm wrong.
So we got some nice tech at 90, some badly needed tech, nice materials, which are always welcome, and actually nice food. So this is very cool. We are supportive from Synedrion. The location of Synedrion havens have been added to the geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support. So that's really, really good news. So we can see all their bases around the globe. Let's go take a look just so I have an idea. What kind of bases are we looking at in North America? They're kind of sparse over on this side of the world, unless it's mostly New Jericho. Oh, Synedrion, much stronger presence down in South America. Okay. In fact, we still have a little exploration going over here. Let's see what our stamina looks like on this side. Stamina bars look okay. Probably we got one more mission under our belt before we want to go looking at improving our stamina. So let's see. We have the New Jericho mission over here. Do we want to stop off first and do the time limit one? It's still 4 days, which is not a problem for us. Let's just head up to New Jericho, or the phase 1 mission on theirs. And we found a scavenging site by the Tiamat. It's a high threat level, daytime. We may have ourselves a new mission. Let's just kind of take a look at who we've got loaded up on the Tiamat. Fortunately, this is not a time limit kind of a situation. We can make sure we have the crew that we want to do this one. So let's take a look. And it is high. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. In fact, let's see, who are we up against? It's Pandoran. So we're probably looking at sirens and whatnots. So we have a vehicle along on this one for scavenging mission, which is exactly what we would desire. We got a couple heavies, sniper hybrid, and an assault, which is probably good enough to do this one. So I know, knowing that how long I take on missions, there's no guarantee that I could get this in and have a comfortably under an hour. So I think we're going to err on the side of caution, and we're going to go with the short mission this time. And then next time, depending on how long that scavenger mission takes, if we're able to accomplish it quick enough, I'll definitely try to squeeze 2 missions in. But if it's going to take us over an hour, I'm not interested. So something we'll tack in on this episode is, I noticed just sitting in the training bays, we have, and I don't want to forget about them, I'm going to be naming these guys pretty soon, Rookie 11, Rookie 12. They just got promotions. We're going to give those promotions out. In fact, Veronica, you're over here, and we've built you something since we've got you here. We've had this spare, and we've had this extra bit of armor, and we still got more we got to build for you by far. But hey, that was built for you, so we'll give it to you. And then we have some promotions here from our rookies. So we have the first mind control for our priest over here, and we're going to take it. And we'll hold off on any cross-class opportunities or thoughts at the moment. And then Rookie 12, he's a Berserker build, so armor break. Deal 30 additional shred damage, which is a great perk to have on our team at some point. So we're going to take it. And so there's your quick look at Rookie 11, Rookie 12. If you're a new viewer and you'd like to gain a character, we have a couple cool little choices, a Priest choice and a Berserker choice. If you're interested, just leave me a little quick note down in the comments. It's never too late to join a playthrough on a new channel. We always got openings for everybody. But otherwise, in another episode or two, they're getting my names that I hand out. And let's take a look at diplomacy right at 25. So I don't know, even doing the new Jericho mission, unless we find another way to gain their support, we still may not get them supportive even by doing their mission. But we're still heading there. We're still going to do it. Even if it only gets us to 23, 24, we're still doing it because it'll get us close enough, and we have to do it to get to supportive anyway. So and maybe another nest will pop up along the way. So that's it for this mission. We got the Tiamat that's going to start on this scavenging mission next time, and we are headed north with the Manticore to our next mission for New Jericho to hopefully improve our relations to supportive, or at least get us pretty dang close. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. You really know I do appreciate it, especially those of you making it to the end of these playthroughs. Giving me these quality views. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, and thank you.